Hello Libra, hope you're all doing well. This is your love advice reading from the 25th of April through to about the 8th of May. I've been so lazy this fortnight, I've done absolutely jack all, but I'm trying to, trying to get motivated, even though the sun's shining and you just lost the plot this week. Anyway, I always try and focus these readings a little bit from your end, what would be best for you, what you're best doing. It does look a very confusing reading, and I was going to throw it all back and start again, and I thought, oh God, never mind, let's crack on. It makes sense to somebody, hopefully, with a bit of luck anyway. All right. The first card you've got is the Eight of Wands, and this is obviously about communications coming in for you. So whether somebody's contacting you, whether somebody's ringing you, whether somebody's texting you, whether somebody wants to try and have another go at a relationship or improve a relationship, there's definitely communication coming in here. There's definitely letters, texts, emails, whatever this is. And again, obviously, your life, you do what works for you, whether you want to entertain this or not. This is obviously the ball's in your court, but there's definitely texts and emails and stuff coming in here. What I want to say is this is definitely a card of action as well. So I would say you should be putting this action into this. You should be maybe communicating back, texting back, maybe trying, maybe talking to that person, whoever this is. This is a definite card of movement anyway. So I would say maybe that's the way forward for you this fortnight. Okay. Now, whether this texting or this email or whatever this is has come from this person, whether this is somebody who has returned or somebody who wants to improve a relationship or somebody who's got back in contact with you. This person obviously is a very mature person, whether this person sort of spent time meditating or chilling out or whatever they're doing, so they're in a better place or they're ready to communicate with you or again talk to you. This could also be you, that you just need to come from a mature place in maybe dealing with that person. The King of Cups doesn't judge, he's not nasty, he's not horrible or anything. So again, whether this is you and you just need to be nice in your communications, the King of Cups as well is also somebody who's very caring and very considerate, and again, not judgmental, not nasty, none of those things. So I would say, Libra, from where you are, any communications that come in, if you're replying back, then again, maybe just come from an understanding place, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, the next card you've got is the Empress, and I would see this as definitely you, that maybe again you sort of know your own worth a little bit more now, or you know that you're a good person, or you know that you're trying or you're helpful to other people. This could also be obviously a card of pregnancy. Maybe you are pregnant, or again, maybe this can also be a card of looking after yourself, and sort of focusing on you a little bit, because the Empress as well does tend to do a lot for other people, same as the King of Cups. That is very much cards of somebody sort of to some extent bending over backwards, because they both try and help and be supportive and be kind and be considerate and very helpful, kind people. So again, whether it's saying maybe you need to do a little bit of that this fortnight in how you deal with people. Maybe you're dealing with people who aren't in a great place, people who are depressed, or people who are fed up, or people who are ill, and maybe it's saying from that, you need to be kind or be considerate or be motherly, occurring to people that you're dealing with. Again, take from that what resonates. The last card you've got is the King of Swords. So I don't know whether there's actually two, there's a couple of ways I could read this. There's two men who were interested in you, and you're the Empress in the middle of this, who obviously, again, you do you, Libra, whether you want any of these people, whether these are people who are interested in you or people who are trying to maybe pursue you. These are both very, very mature people, and I would say both of these people appreciate and know that you're the Empress, and know that there's nobody better than you, and know that you're a kind, considerate person. Know that they maybe need to treat you well or look after you or treat you very, in how they pursue you or what they're doing or saying. These could also be, again, the same person, that this person maybe here wants to communicate with you, wants to speak to you, wants to have clear communication about, again, how he wants this relationship to go or what he expects from this relationship. Again, that could be the same person that is also very kind and very considerate. And again, maybe he learned his lesson from whatever that is. Or again, possibly two people who are interested in you. But again, you know you're the Empress. And I would say from this reading, that's the most important thing and the most important card to sort of take away from this. It doesn't really matter who's coming back or who is trying to improve a relationship or what men are interested in you. I would say the most important thing is you know your worth now. You either know your worth, you know how good you are, you know how kind you are, you know that people need to treat you well. And I would say whoever this is, whether again that's one person, one man or two men, I think they both do, or one of them does, appreciate who you are and wants to again either improve this relationship, come back to you, have another go. There's definitely some interest there from other people, but again, you know your own worth, Libra. You really, really do. Okay, the last card you've got is from the Whispers of Love Oracle, and this is about forgiveness, and it's saying nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. And that is so true. And a lot of the time we just batter ourselves, don't we? By sort of reliving things or blaming other people or blaming ourselves because we messed up and all the rest of it. And it is very much like let things go a little bit. And again, whether this man or these men have learnt their lesson, maybe they come back and want to treat you better and they want to make a fresh start again. Whether you do or you don't, Libra, you know, you forgive, don't we? We forgive whatever idiots we've been with and forgive yourself for maybe going there in the first place. You know, that again, there's nothing to be gained by holding on to upsets and disappointments and all the rest of it, because that does not serve you. And I also don't think you are doing, because that Empress is in a pretty damn good place, you know. And I do think you are in a pretty damn good place. You know, I don't see you struggling at all here. I think you're doing all right, Libra. I really do. So again, whether this is the other person who needs to forgive themselves, or somebody else who just needs to sort of stop replaying things and maybe again just mature. But I do think that again will come. So what I want to say, Libra, from all this is really, you know, you're the bleeding Empress, and I bow down to you because you bloody well are. And I think whatever's gone on, whatever's, you know, upset has happened, then, you know, there's nothing to be gained from reliving it. If you want to go back to that person, or you want a fresh start with either of these men, then again, we just start from a blank slate, don't we, of knowing your own worth and, you know, maybe not sort of reliving the same old things forevermore, because that just helps nobody, does it? So hope that made a little bit of sense to you. Hope you understand what I'm saying there. Thank you so much for watching, Libra, and as always, I wish you the very, very best. Keep safe, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.